Todd, we all enjoyed the come-from-behind win. How did you find it?
Yeah, enjoyed the last 7-8 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. I thought we played some really good footy at different times throughout that game. But we played tough and hung in there, and we were tested at different stages. We lost Rubes in the warm-up. Both back rowers from last week weren't playing. We lost Hammer half the way through. And we just kept turning up for each other and, got away with the win.
3 tries in 3 minutes. Who do you think really stood up for you tonight in that moment? In those
then Drinky come up with a big play, knocking the ball down from the scrum. I thought Val just stayed calm in that moment. I look across the team, everyone just kept moving and, played some good footy.
Jordan McLean saved a try in that second half, but I think it was Jordan, he knocked the ball down.
Yeah.
Looked like Cherries would score. In the scheme of things, just how big a play was that?
Yeah, it's a big play. Big play. We built our game on competing this year, and I thought the first try they scored, we weren't competing hard enough. It was off a kick and kick again. They scored another three tries off kicks, and we haven't been doing that this year, and they're so valuable. They're very deflating for the defensive team, and the attacking team just get a huge lift. And even we scored a lot of tries off kicks in the end, so I thought it was a pretty high quality match. Some good, decent footy being played, and 2 pretty handy teams having a crack at it.
You mentioned the injury to Ruben Cotter. Can you give us a bit of an update on what's happened? How did it happen, and how is he feeling?
He felt it go in the warm-up. He'll go for a scan tonight. I think he's bummed about obviously what's happening this week and the missed opportunity for him, but I think he'll go home, and he's got a newborn baby to look at to put things into perspective for him. But I'm disappointed for the kid. He's worked so hard, and he's doing a terrific job, not just for us but for Queensland.
Do you think that's him out of origin, Todd?
Sorry?
Do you think that's him out of origin then, what you say?
Oh, look, I'd assume so. It's going to be a fair stretch to get going in, 10 days. For a kid his size, he's got to rely on speed and power, and that's really going to hurt him with the hamstring.
Did you think the guys maybe first 10, 15 minutes were a bit slow on the box with this because they realised he wasn't there?
Not necessarily. I thought, the first try that they scored, we were probably only 2 sets each, trading 2 sets each away from cracking them, I thought. And then the same again for that second try. And the longer the half went on and we made it more a grind, we started to get some ascendancy. So that was my main message at half time. I love the way that we started the second half. Even 15 minutes to go, there were some periods through that midfield transition battle that we'll get in some real good ruck speed and find the front. So I thought we were still a chance.
What about Hammer, mate? Like he went down with the HIA. Was it a knee to the head he got? Were you okay with that?
Look, it all happens really quick. I would have loved it being on report so we got a free change, but I don't think it was intentional. It was just, happened real quick.
Do you think that's maybe a rule that they could look to change, given it's, not really an act of foul play, but you've lost a player due to an illegal act?
Yes, if it's going to be to our benefit. Yeah, absolutely.
Chad, can you talk to us a bit about Reece Robson? I want to talk about the Blues, maybe looking to change the bench. Is he someone you think could handle that step up to Origin?
Definitely, without a doubt. I think he's probably one goes under the radar a bit in our side, and I think his efforts this year haven't gone unnoticed with us. He's an extremely important member of our side. He plays 80 minutes every week. He's a tough little bugger. He's constantly making effort after effort, big tackles, big moments, and he wouldn't look out of place if it was to Freddie wanted him in his team for sure.
What were your captain's challenge, Charlie?
It's a good question actually. So the boys was kind of discussing once the incident occurred, should we captain's challenge? Kind of a talk between a captain's challenge, toss it up, and the ref thought that we wanted to do it. So he called it, and I went over to him. I said, mate, the captain's challenge has to come from myself or Jason. And I could tell he was thinking about it. His head was going, and then he said, hang on, yeah, that's the right thing, because Jason and I never asked it for the cap to the referee. So he, done the right thing and overturned the decision, and we moved on.
So you seem to be pretty committed to playing expansive footy tonight, even from the start. I think we had 16 offloads to 4, even at times in your own end where I can imagine you were going nuts in the coach's box. But was that something that you thought you could get a particular benefit from against Manly? Because it seemed to work in the end.
I guess offloading has been part of our arsenal up until this point, but I felt in that first half we were just looking for an easy way out. They were really physical and bending their back and whacking us, and that's not the time to push that pass. But it has been a real asset for us, and it's a decision that we need to make in the moment. But in no way am I going to discourage that, because it's so effective against teams that defend well, and most teams defend well. You've got to find a way to pull them apart.
Todd, just how's Murray Taulagi? Obviously, he came up with that huge play late in the game, but was favouring his shoulder a bit earlier.
Yeah. I think he's going to be okay. I question whether he's no good for Origin, and he said he was sweet, assuming that he's going to get picked. But